Like, so that's how you know they're guilty. Like that, not just by dancing around the question. Like, spit on that thing. You guys remember that the Hawk Tuah? Of course, you remember the Hawk Tuah girl. She like blew up for saying that, just right moment, right time, right channel, and she just like kind of blew up. And I would personally say, apparently she made like $1 million off, merchants and shit like that or something like that. But like, uh, the fame, in my opinion, went to her head pretty quick because the guy who was in charge of the channel, that she got famous off of, he asked if he can at least get a shout out because she started her podcast and everything. So he asked if he at least get a shout out, and then she said that she was gonna sue him. Yeah, that was weird. And she couldn't because like he legally didn't own the footage or whatever, so she couldn't sue him or whatever. And it's like, why you not try to sue the guy who, because of him, he puts you on in a way. You know what I'm saying? Why would you do that? Yeah, you're the one that said the words while you were on camera, but he was the one interviewing you, and he picked you out of nowhere to interview you and shit like that. So why would you try to go at him like that? But anyway, something else happened, and once again, I am right because, and it's like I love it when I'm right, but like what I'm right about this time is like I hate that I'm right about it. Because I always say that a lot of people, when they get, a little bit of fame and they start making money, they decide to scam their viewers, their fans, their audience. And it's like, what? You're going to thank your audience by scamming them. It makes no sense to me personally. But it's only a matter of time, man. Yep, she did it. And yep, CoffeeZilla is covering it. Well, voidzilla, I guess, this time, because that's what we're getting ready to react to. So check it out. Exposing the Hook Tuah scam by voidzilla. Link to the channel, link to the video will both be in the description below, so be sure to check out the Void. Let's get it.
A scam, exactly how it happened, and I'm gonna confront the people behind it. Well, today we're breaking down the Hawk Tuah scam, exactly how it happened, and I'm gonna confront the people behind it. Well, I did last night, and let me just say, it didn't go very well.
Happy to answer any
I have questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand. Hey guys.
What CoffeeZilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
Profiting from the rug pull, I think it's relevant.
We didn't pull a rug. I don't know what you're trying to say. It's not true. Dude, that's defamation.
Stop. Do the math. Do the math.
Defamation. You're saying that we pulled a rug. There was no rug pull.
3%.
You're defaming our character.
Are you not gonna let me talk? You just talk over me. You talk over me.
I'm hearing bullshit.
Yeah, people were complete.
You're not hearing bullshit because you're not hearing anything. You're not letting him talk and explain shit. So how are you hearing bullshit? The only bullshit you're hearing is the bullshit that's coming out of your own mouth. For some reason, people like to think the one who talks the loudest, if they talk over you and they talk the loudest, they think they're right. And that's not how things work.
Completely unhinged, unwilling to take any accountability, and we'll talk more to them in a second, but I want to break down the Hawk Tuah scam. I think people are confused with this kind of stuff. I want to start with the big tweet that kind of set it all off. That would be this by Bubble Maps, which showed 96% of the supply was controlled by the team and was being sent out to a bunch of smaller wallets. The implication being that some of them might be dumping on you. Pretty quickly, the Hawk Tuah girl came in to copy and paste what her team told her to say, which said, team hasn't sold one token and not one key opinion leader was given one free token. We tried to stop snipers as best we could through high fees at the start of the launch. And so you see their awful tokenomics here. Along with this response, the team hasn't sold one token. And then they post, obviously, a screenshot of a lot of sells from insiders who did not have to pay. You can see on the bot side, there's nothing. And then on the sold side, they're making a lot of money. So how did you get free tokens? Well, you were an insider, right? And I just want to show you exactly how the Hawk Tuah team is sort of lying by omission here when they say the team hasn't sold one token. And that's because they pre-sold the tokens, guys. They sold them to a bunch of investors with a pre-sale, and then those people were unlocked immediately upon launch. So you can see that with her tokenomics here. It says,
so that's just kind of a blatant lie. We didn't sell a token. We pre-sold it. So I guess if you want to be technical, it's like I didn't lie because I didn't sell it. I pre-sold it. Bro, a pre-sale is still a sale. So y'all still sold the tokens early to investors and made money, and then just kind of rug pulled, it seems like. Bro, all right, let's get into it.
Haley's locked for 12 months, but you can see the strategic allocation is fully unlocked immediately on token generation event. Now, I spoke to some people who bought into this pre-sale. They say they got in at $16.69 million total valuation, which means that if they sold out the whole 17%, you're looking at about $2.8 million raised by pre-selling these tokens. So it is essentially a lie to say her team didn't sell tokens. Well, they pre-sold them, and then those investors dumped on your fans. That's the problem. Because Bubble Map says we found 285 investors join the Hawk pre-sale. That's about what I saw as well.
Damn.
89 wallets sold 100% on launch. 47 sold over 50%. Anyway, you can see in total, $3.3 million were sold. Again, as you'll see, on mostly Haley Welsh's fans, or Hawk Tuah Girls fans. And I know what you're thinking. Who falls for this? Well, unfortunately, with situations like this, they're not targeting crypto bros. They're mostly targeting, like, actual fans who've never been involved in, the crypto space before.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you get a little bit, people, not everyone, but some people, they get a little bit of fame and a little bit of money. Then it's like, thank you for your support. Here's a scam. And they don't, it's like they don't feel any shame for it. It's like, what the hell is going on in this world? You know what I'm saying? Like, people just openly, easily just willingly scam the people that supported them. I just don't understand that, because it's like, without them, you wouldn't be where you are. So you thank them by scamming them? It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't get it. I don't know, man. Maybe, and it's not like money is evil, right? Money doesn't change them. Well, money gives people the ability. It's like more of a sense of freedom. You know what I'm saying? So people with that money, they just kind of reveal who they really are. They don't change. They just reveal who they really are. And it's not the money's fault. It's that person just exposing who they are, who they actually are. And it's like, it's disgusting, bro. You feel me? Anyway, thankfully, not everybody's like that.
They don't know any better. And you're going to hear the guy behind a lot of this say that explicitly.
These are people that are outside of crypto that we're going to be onboarding, and they don't give a shit. They don't even know what a market cap is. They just go, oh, cool, free coin. Now I get to join a community. Cool, done.
Not only did they say it, they sold it in a pitch deck. You can see the Hawk deck here. Massive onboarding event. Hawk will onboard normies. So that's why I just don't buy this thought of, oh, well, if you bought this, you deserve to get scammed. Okay, fine. But a lot of the people who bought it had never bought crypto before. They were targeting those people. They said as much in our call. Now, the other part of this scam that I really need to break down, because people don't understand it exactly, is the fee scam, okay? When this launched, they had 15% fees on trading. They said that this was to stop snipers. But basically what this means, and because the team now blames snipers for a lot of this rug pull, but what it means is they benefited the entire way. You can see in 24 hours, they made almost $2 million from this fee. Meanwhile, on Deck Screener, you can see the sniper, which is the #1 trader on this coin. They made about $1.3 million in their total profits and loss. So they actually made less in total profits, this sniper that ruined the project, than the team made on fees. I, of course, asked who benefited.
So, wait. It's like, it wasn't us. Let's blame the sniper. When the sniper made less than they did on just the fees alone. Not even, like, and remember, they pre-sold it to, like, investors as well. Bruh.
Did Hawk Tuah Girl make the money? Who made the money in this whole thing? And they essentially dodged the question. Who's making millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme. That's the
Who's making fees?
So we can keep this thing going for years. Okay. That's how do you think? There's so many expenses.
Who makes the money on the fees? Someone just made over $1 million on fees. Who made it?
First of all, the fees were there with Meteora pools, and that goes to the creator, right?
Which is who? Who does that own? Who does that belong to?
That belongs to the project.
Who's the project? Who is the project?
Well, the project is over here, Haley Welch, right? And
how much does Haley Welch own?
This is Haley Welch's project.
So she owns all of it.
CoffeeZilla.
I'm just trying to figure out who owns it.
Do you know how much it costs for lawyer fees to create a foundation in the Cayman Islands?
Holy shit. This guy is trying to be a professional accountability dodger. Just randomly talking about the Cayman Islands and all this other and lawyer fees and blah 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 blah. Like, answer the damn question. Like, stop trying to dance around it. Stop trying to run from it. Like, it's not a good look. Just answer the damn question. Like, you know you're in the wrong and you're really trying to hide that, but the only thing, your attempt to hide that you know you're in the wrong, the attempt to hide that you're in the wrong is making it more obvious that you know you're in the wrong. So it's not helping.
To hire directors, you think this stuff pays for itself? You know, this is how you run a project forever, is you have to fund that. And first of all, over here can speak to the extensive amount of work and time and people that are on this project. Over here has around 18 people working on this right now as we speak.
18 people.
This is not a small time type of nothing. We're really trying to do something here and not just do it for one day and do it for 2 days.
So who made the money? You haven't answered the question. Who made the money? How much did Haley Welch make of that $1.8 million?
It's a foundation that is running this project.
How much does she own of it?
It's a foundation. She owns zero of the foundation.
So y'all made the money?
No, I don't own the foundation either. A foundation.
Brother,
Bruh.
who profited? Over $1 million was just made.
A foundation that pays people out. And by the way, CoffeeZilla, I'm not asking you, questions that are irrelevant to the most important stuff that you said. Who cares where fees go? It goes to bills.
You heard him right. Who cares where millions of dollars went? Supposedly, they have 18 people working on the Hawk Tuah meme token. So, I don't know if that's true, but that's at least what they're claiming.
Nah, man, they got 18 people profiting off of the unfortunate people, the unfortunate people who were targeted just simply because they were fans and they've never even been in the crypto space. It's the 18 people profiting off of those poor souls. That's what's really going on. God damn, bro. And they danced so hard around the question that you would think they were like the new king of pop and just dance around everything. Fucking, they invented a new walk. Like, they elevated the moonwalk and just danced around it. That shit's crazy, bro.
Now, the last thing I need to say before we jump into this context that you need is that there are 4 groups to look out for here.
Okay.
1, you have Hawk Tuah Girl, who is promoting this thing. 2, you have this guy, Doc Hollywood, who is like Howie Mandel's like son-in-law or something like that. Like, he's this guy who has some connections in Hollywood, and he seems to be the guy
Thanks to my son-in-law, Dr. Hollywood, for giving me my new custom PFP Best Buds NFTs, new profile pic, Solana NFTs.
Like, he's this guy who has some connections in Hollywood, and he seems to be the guy connecting Hawk to a girl with crypto, and he said he was teaching her a meme coin class, okay? And he goes unhinged on our call. 3, you have the guys running the crypto token, and 4, you have the insiders who paid money to get early access to this coin and then are rug pulling a lot of Haley Welsh's fans. What you want to make of that, who you exactly want to assign blame to, is up to you. A lot of people are saying, oh.
Bro, to me, it seems like Doc Hollywood started whispering in Haley Welsh's ear about, crypto and talked her into starting up the scam. It's like, everybody's doing it, so it doesn't matter. Like, just we'll make a couple million. People will be mad for a second, and then they'll forget eventually. That's probably what someone told her and convinced her to, like, all right, let's do this. And he's like, yeah, just let me handle everything. All right, just let me handle everything. And especially when CoffeeZilla tried to reach out to him to talk to him, they were like, oh, let me handle everything, bruh.
Oh, she didn't know any better. She's getting taken advantage of. Maybe she's making a ton of money talking about Hawk to a girl. So with that,
I think she knew they were going to pull a scam, and she was like, all right, let's do it. She may have been like against it at first, but then she's like, well, if they're gonna forget anyway in the long run, because like the person said, everybody's doing it, you can just, they'll be mad for a little bit, and then they'll forget. Maybe they even thought they weren't gonna get caught, but CoffeeZilla be CoffeeZilla, you feel me? And even when he's in the void, he's still CoffeeZilla.
That said, I just want to show you the call last night. That is what I knew going into this call, and you'll see my questions target some of these different aspects of what I believe to be a scam in this call. And the last thing I have to say is that when they did do this call, they monologued for like 12 to 15 minutes before they let anyone up. So I was extremely frustrated by the time I got up. I think you'll hear a little bit of that in my voice. Not only that, this Doc Hollywood guy called people mentally ill. He said that people should be thanking him or kissing his butt, basically, for doing this for them, as if he's doing them a favor. Basically, generally berating the people who had maybe lost money in this. And so quite frustrating to go into. And, anyway, enjoy.
Everyone thinks that, oh, everything's a rug. Everyone's here to you. Nah, we're here to onboard real people outside of this spaces, right? The people here, you guys are already y'all are ahead every day thinking everything's a scam. And you know what? You guys are right. Everything is a scam, but not this. Not this. We did not spend 6-7 months of our lives dedicated to trying to do something cool, right? To do something different, not dumping on you, not bundle snipes. Not 100% of the liquidity or whatever was bundle sniped by the team and propped up charts. You guys are not the target audience. Sorry to say.
Bruh.
Right? This is not the target audience.
Who's he talking to?
The target audience, which is why I'm even doing this, which is what's cool about it, is it's not in this spaces. And listen, most of you, we don't want you in the community. Let's be real, right? You're not great people. I don't know y'all, right?
God damn.
I see some friendly faces in this audience.
He's having a meltdown.
I'm going to say y'all, you guys, right? There's a lot of negativity in the space. I think.
Is he gaslighting? Like, he's really trying to make them feel like they're the bad guys after what he just pulled. Like, after what him and the rest of the team just pulled. So he is definitely, like, I feel like he's definitely the mastermind. Like, just let me do all the talking. Just let me do all the talking. I'll handle it. It's okay. Bruh.
Crypto brings the mentally ill into this thing, right? If you guys are in crypto, you're most likely mentally ill. And I'm going to count myself as mentally ill for even being here right now.
Bro, what?
We're trying to actually have fun. We're trying to do something cool. We're trying to give meme tokens away for free to people who have never had any crypto before, any meme token. And you guys should be kissing my ass
Oh my
because I'm
god.
trying to do something dope.
Yeah, so that's how all of this started. I had watched as people got wrecked on chain, and then I go here in the actual space that's supposed to address everything, a guy berating everyone, calling them mentally ill and telling them they should be thanking him. And that's what led to sort of my attitude when I went up on stage. Also, Twitter Spaces is horrible for doing this kind of work. I normally wouldn't choose it, but all these guys seem to love Twitter Spaces. I don't know why. The problem is people filibuster. So I know I interrupted a lot. That's because you can't let these people go run off on like 10-hour explanations, which they will do if you let them. So,
and during that 10-hour explanation, they'll try to skirt around any questions you've asked and then just go into a random tangent about something completely different, and while never answering your original question, and then maybe even sprinkle in a little gaslighting where they try to make you seem like the bad guy again. Bruh.
Yeah, anyway, here's when I got up on the space.
Be happy to answer any
I have
questions.
questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand. Hey guys.
What CoffeeZilla?
Hey,
Hey, man.
this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
I've been tracing it on chain for a while. You guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's fans got rug pulled. There was snipers, but there was also insider trading directly linked to y'all's creator account. What are you guys doing?
No, that's not true.
That is true. That's a
No,
fact.
it's not.
He's literally looking at all the data and, you know, factually making factual statements. And the guy's like, no, that's not true. That's not, nah. Bruh. Here he goes again. Let me handle this. Bruh.
Well, it's a fact, and you can see it on chain. So
Yeah, we know. We trust me. We were there.
So it's true.
We could answer that.
you
no
know about the insider trading?
No, there's no insider trading. That's why we can answer it.
Okay,
But
so there's tokens
CoffeeZilla,
going
just-
directly from the main account,
CoffeeZilla, just chill for a second.
and then it's getting sold for 50K. Who is that?
Definitely not us. You think we're doing this for 50K? Yeah, fucking right. Talking to the wrong guy. You're used to these bullshit scammers out here. Not us. Now,
That's what everyone says.
Yeah, not them. They're not doing these bullshit scammers. They're trying to make not 50K. They're trying to make 3 million. They're trying to make millions, bruh. They're trying to make at least over $1 million in fees, bruh. Like, not this shit. They're not those lame ass scammers, bro. They're the top notch scammers, okay? You know what I'm saying? When they scam, they do it while wearing a monocle and a top hat and smoking a cigar. You know what I'm saying? While being in a tux. You feel me? That's what they do. And then they talk shit about the people that they scammed and try to make them feel like the bad guys for being in the space. That's high class scamming, bro.
By the way,
Listen, doesn't matter. No, I'm not everyone. There's a
You're different.
strategic allocation, right, through a foundation. Every single one of those was signed through a SAFT. The deployer wallet. You've heard of a strategic allocation or a private
How much did
sale?
y'all get doing a pre-sale? How much did y'all make?
It's not that we
Selling out
made.
your fans. So other
Over here,
people
can you give
dump on your fans.
Hold on, CoffeeZilla, take a chill pill, brother.
Yeah, so
let's
Y'all
just
just
speak-
rug pulled a bunch of people. What
No,
are you
there's
talking-
no rug. We're here every single day. There's no rug pulled, and it's not done by us. Yes, snipers sniped it up to an insane market cap.
No, it's
and
not
dumped
just
it.
snipers.
That was not us.
not
That
just
was
that,
listen.
you know that.
Listen, no.
The sniper, remember, the top sniper made less than less than their fees. So it's definitely not the sniper.
I'm telling you the truth.
And y'all made millions on fees from this little scheme.
There's not a.
Oh, I'm sure that's not you getting those fees,
It's
right?
not a
Who's making
scheme.
the money
It's
on
not
the
a-
fees?
it's
Who's
not a
making
scheme.
millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme. That's the
Who's making
project. So we
fees?
can keep this thing going for years. Okay. That's how do you think? There's so many expenses.
Who makes
right?
the money on the fees? Someone just made over $1 million on fees. Who made it?
First of all, the fees were there with Meteora pools, and that goes to the creator, right?
Which is who? Who does that
which-
who does that belong to?
that belongs to the project, right?
Who's the project? Who is the
that-
project?
Well, the
Dancing
project
around
is
it.
over here, Haley Welch, right? And
How much does Haley Welch own?
This is Haley Welch's project.
So
and,
she owns
and
all of it.
Coffeezilla.
Did she just make $1 million on fees on a rug collection? I'm just trying to figure out
Do you know
who
how?
owns
Do you
it.
know how much it costs for lawyer fees to create a
There's that level 2 moonwalk.
foundation in
Dancing
Cayman
around the
Islands
question.
to hire directors? You think this stuff pays for itself, right?
So y'all wanted to make the money on day one? I don't understand. I'm just asking.
We're
who
here every
actually
single
makes the
day.
millions of
Day
dollars in
one,
fees from the
day
rug.
two, day three. You know, this is how you run a project forever. Is you have to fund that. First of all, over here can speak to the extensive amount of work and time and people that are on this project. Over here has around 18 people working on this right now as we speak. This is not a small time type of nothing. We're really trying to do something here and not just do it for one day and do it for 2 days like you're
So
used
who
to.
made the money? You haven't answered the question.
Still
Who made the money?
hasn't.
How much did Haley Welch make of that million, 1.8 million?
It's a foundation that is running this project.
How much does she own of it?
She owns the foundation,
It's a
right?
foundation. She owns 0 of the foundation.
Uh-huh.
So y'all
The
made the money?
foundation. No, I don't own the foundation either. A foundation in the Cayman
Brother,
Islands.
who profited?
Who owns the
over $1
foundation?
million was just
I'm
made.
telling you, a foundation that pays people out. And by the way, CoffeeZilla, I'm not asking you, questions that are irrelevant to the most important stuff that you said.
His questions are not irrelevant.
Who cares where fees go? It goes to bills. It
Well,
goes
when
to
you're charging
attorneys. It goes to
15%,
accountants. It goes to directors.
You're
It
charging
goes to
15%
staff.
on a rug pool
right?
and you're profiting from the
There's
rug
no
pool. I
rug
think it's
pull
relevant.
because we didn't pull a rug. I don't know what you're trying to say.
Mm.
It's not true. That's defamation. What
Doc,
you're saying,
do the
CoffeeZilla.
math. Do
It's
the math.
defamation. You're saying that we pulled a rug. There was
You
no rug
released
pull.
3%.
You're defaming our character.
Are you not
It's
going to let me
bullshit.
talk? You
It's bullshit.
just talk over me. You talk over me.
I'm hearing bullshit.
No, you're not. You're talking over me. Let me just lay out your tokenomics. You guys released 3% to the Meteora pool, while you have 17% of the token allocation unlocked day one from your strategic allocation. Are you guys insane? What do you guys think exactly is going to happen when your insiders get sent their tokens? And by the way, who made the money from your 17% pre-sale while you're giving a tiny piece of the pie to the public? Like, what the hell? This is the worst tokenomics I've ever seen, and
Damn.
it is a scam.
It's not a scam.
It's a
The
scam.
tokenomics are a scam. That's my opinion. You can say whatever you want about it. You can cry defamation. That's my opinion. It's a scam. And I only do this for a living. I've only seen 1 million of these projects.
So who pays you, CoffeeZilla? Let's.
Ooh, turn it around. Turn it around. Turn it around. Nobody's here for me. Everyone's here for you. Where did the fees go? Where did the money for the pre-sale tokens go? Why did y'all unlock day one so people could dump on Haley Welch's fans? And how involved was she really?
Mm.
And how much money is she making from all this? What's her cut? I just got
Dead
muted.
silence.
So yeah, that was the conversation.
He got muted. Bruh, that's how you know. Okay, now they're definitely fucked. Because, like, we already knew they were in trouble. Like, we already knew they were scammers, right? And then when CoffeeZilla presses them hard to get some answers, they mute him in an attempt to silence him. Well, I guess not an attempt, they did silence him. Like, so that's how you know they're guilty. Like, that, not just by dancing around the question, like, they literally just decided to be like, all right, just gonna silence him. He's pressing too hard. He's too right. I can't run from this. I can't dance around this question anymore. I can't talk my way out of this. I don't got it. Abandon ship. Jump ship. Mute him, bruh. But I mean, obviously, it's not funny because the innocent people who were the fans of the Hawk Tuah girl, and it's like they got scammed. They lost money. And they're not even used to being in the crypto space. So it's like WTF, you know what I'm saying? So I feel sorry for them, and it's fucked up. But I can't help but chuckle the way they try to run away from everything and don't take accountability, and then they just silence CoffeeZilla because he's trying to press them.
Obviously, I got a little heated there towards the end because I don't know, there was something about this guy berating people who had lost money and insisting that what was so transparently true about the fees being made, about who's benefiting from the pre-sale, just dodging all of that, it gets me so bothered. I guess it shouldn't at this point, but you know, what can I say? I'm only human. I will go ahead and highlight there were two other moments. FaZe Banks got up and called these guys out, which is funny.
Nice.
This 100% was a mismanaged, mislaunched. Like this is took what CoffeeZilla said. I would label this a scam as well. It's pretty obvious. Like CoffeeZilla brought up, 97% of the token was bundled into the same cluster. And in layman's terms, that just basically means 90%. 97% of all the tokens owned were by related wallets, friends of friends of friends of friends. They were
No, that's not true. It's not true.
Yes, it is true.
False.
Yes, no, it's 100% true.
And then also Nick O'Neill, who is another crypto Twitter guy, he got up there and he asked them basically what I did because they wouldn't let me back up on the space. And he said, where's the money going to? And then Tuah girl, decided it was time for bed, and that was the end of the space.
Oh my
So
God.
I'm sort of curious, like, not for the token price itself, but just in terms of the fact that there's fees that are being generated, there's an actual like
Hey
source
guys,
of income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Well, hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Oh, she ran her. They re-brought up the fees, and I'm thinking like Doc fucking Hollywood or whatever. I'm thinking that he messaged the Hawk to Haley Welsh or whatever. I'm thinking that he messaged her just say you gotta go to bed and get so we can get out of here. This is too yeah, and then we gotta run, and so that's what happened, bruh. That is sadness.
Okay.
Not a good look.
For talking over here.
Can you imagine being asked questions about a scam, and in the middle of the questioning you go,
Yeah, tired.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hit the bed.
Not my bedtime.
Gotta wake up bright and early for tomorrow. That is just wild. These people are not serious, or at least it doesn't appear that they're taking it very seriously. I think it's concerning when you have a project which, they can say whatever they want about their 18 employees and all the, hundreds of thousands they supposedly paid to set up these like Cayman Island corps to do it the right way. But at the end of the day, when you make millions of dollars on launch, where does that come from? When your insiders sell $3 million, where does that come from? Maybe the normies that you were targeting to get in? That is my problem. That is my issue. And that's why I came at them so hard. And that's basically it. I think Haley Welsh or Tuah girl, to whatever extent she was involved, is still unclear, or was unclear until her transactional entertainment lawyer contacted me.
Oh, shit.
I'm just editing this live, guys. He contacted me and said he wants to have a offline convo. I said I can't do that. This is a live story. If she wants to comment on the story or shed light on how much she's been paid, kindly respond. I'll put up all these screenshots. They say she was paid in advance from a company to handle the token marketing dev launch of 125.
Wait.
She was kindly respond.
Because I want to actually read, I know he's briefly going over it, but I'm going to Coffee. I am Haley Welsh's transactional entertainment lawyer, non-crypto. Would like to have an offline convo to give perspective and get advice if you are willing. Can't do offline, but I've been trying to reach Haley all day. If she has any final comment on the story or for the story, or wants to shed light on how much she's been paid and will be paid for the $$ Hawk coin, kindly respond by 5 p.m. CT today.
up all these screenshots. They say she was paid an advance from a company to handle the token marketing dev launch of $125,000. That's the only money she's seen to date. If you have any specific questions, happy to answer. I said, what company was she paid by? What's the agreement? Did she see a cut of the pre-sale or fees from the liquidity pool? The best thing for my story is to get a copy of the agreement, of course. Christian replies, she was supposed to get 50% of net proceeds after payments of costs to third parties. Is that the 18 employees or whatever they have? I don't know. I don't know what costs they have, but 50% is a lot. They were supposed to be mutually approved between her and the company. All decisions regarding to allocation were supposed to be mutually approved. Those decisions haven't been made at this point. The goal would be to salvage the token for the holders and her true fans and do right by the community. That's not going to happen.
Right.
I can't provide the actual contract, as you can.
Open to ideas from the community. Her allocation of tokens was agreed to be 10% locked with 3-year vest thereafter. She has not personally received any tokens at this point.
Imagine, but I'm happy to continue to be responsive. Your spaces and comments have been helpful. Blah blah blah. I appreciate what you. Okay, we all.
Your spaces and comments have also been helpful in giving her and her non-crypto team good info and insight to take back and more in-depth questions to them. I appreciate you to what you do. So they're trying to make it seem like, it's you know, hey, thank you. By the, you know how like Logan Paul was when CoffeeZilla called out Logan, and then Logan was like, "Thank you, Coffee. You've really opened up my eyes. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know these blah 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 blah. Thank you." They're kind of trying to do that. I wouldn't be surprised if they double back just like Logan did and try to sue him.
No, they always say that, by the way. This guy does not appreciate what I do, I don't think. You know, an entertainment lawyer appreciating somebody talking about somebody, I don't think that's true. Look, the big deal, what he said, is 50% net proceeds. That's a lot, actually. Now, again, 18 employees working on the Tuah coin. I don't know how much they're going to end up seeing at the end of the day, but it's going to be real money. The question about, like, oh, salvage the coin, want to salvage the coin. Guys, the problem is, you've sold millions of dollars of pre-sale tokens, and they're still out there. There's still people with these coins who are waiting to sell. So the second you go and salvage it for the fans, you're kind of dooming them again. So the best situation is just people, well, I don't really know. I don't like to give advice in situations like this. You know, it's like asking someone how to clean up a car crash. It's like, well, ideally, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. So can't give too much advice there. The situation's horrible as it is. I appreciate them actually responding, though. But she is actually making a lot of money off of this. And I do actually think that's a problem. So I don't know. I think this whole situation is terrible. And she should feel bad. I hope she does, really, because she got in bed with these people who clearly saw dollar signs. She saw dollar signs, and they did this, and people have been hurt. So, yeah, that's basically it. Oh, one more message from Hawk's lawyer. This guy keeps messaging me. He says, this was not a speculative opportunity for her. She truly didn't intend to fleece fans. She genuinely wanted to make this a community token of fans and onboard Web 2 to Web 3 and be a long-term face.
But so still trying to be like, she's innocent. She's innocent. Let me try to make sure I can have her image, you know, stay intact for more future scams, possibly. I don't know. But yeah, shout out to CoffeeZilla for doing his thing once again, bro. There are people that are out there that are like, yeah, I got an idea for a scam. And CoffeeZilla be like, Coffee Sense tingling. And then he just goes in, bro. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. And like I said before, I was right again about how if people get some, there are some people out there, not everybody, but a lot of people out there that as soon as they get some fame and a little bit of money, they thank their fans by scamming them. And that's fucking disgusting. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. And as always, link to the video that we just watched and link to CoffeeZilla's channel will also be in the description below. So be sure to check out, voidzilla. Be sure to check out voidzilla. And while you're there, don't forget to do those 3 things I like to ask you to do. And like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for more videos. Yeah. And you know what it is after that, in case I don't see you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace and much love to you.